Hi guys, welcome to another video of Popper Academy, and in today's video we will learn about form in Popper's canvas. So in form we have around 5 type of form available in Popper. So let's jump right in. So the first type of form we have is input. So we will click on this and you can see here we have a placeholder which is enter your name, and you can change placeholder from here, like enter your email for a case, and you can change kind of font and whatever you want. I have already told these settings in previous videos, so if you haven't checked out them, and in more we have letter spacing and line spacing, then we can uppercase, lowercase and capitalize. And then we have input type. Input ID is very important because whatever you write here will become a heading column in the lead section. So I am in the lead section of Popper, and you can see we have different headings over here. And as I have written email over here, so in this form which is not built yet, the email section will be there in the heading like IP browsers. Then from here we can change the type. Like right now I'm asking for the email, so I will change it to email. You can change it to text area, email number. If I'll do a text area, then it will become like a comment section, or you can ask for a bigger text or some kind of comment or feedback from the users. So it is really helpful for that case. Right now I'm asking for email, so I will change it to email. And if I will change it to number, then what will happen is I will not be able, or the user will not be able to enter email or text, any kind of text. He will only be able to enter the number. So for now I'll just kind of change it to email. Then we have prefill setting, and if we will enable the prefill setting, then what will happen is if I will enter any value like text at text.com, then it will become a prefill text. So whenever a user will come and this pop-up is there on his screen, then a prefill value will be there, and you can change it to system fields. Then you can change it to IP browser language location. So in some typical situations, you want like the browser type of the user, language, like which language the browser he is using, or from which location he is. If you want that to be prefilled in the field, then you need to enable it. So how it works is, if this popper is kind of appeared on his screen, and the our system will automatically detects these fields from his system and it will prefill them. So if you want that, it can also be done from here. Then we have URL parameters as well. URL parameters are used to kind of store the key value pair. So if you want to detect like from which source the user came or something like that, you can also track it with URL parameters for from UTM source. So it's for that. Then we have fill border that I have already told in the previous video, so it's same. Now let's go back and let's see what other type of forms we have. Then we have checkbox. Checkbox is kind of easy. So in checkbox we have same settings that we have in other form, that was input. You can increase the font size from here, bold, italicize, underline, then line through. Then you can increase the letter spacing, line spacing, uppercase, lowercase, capitalize. You can do all the stuff. Then if you want input ID, some kind of input ID should be there or something like that, to track this, like agreement I will write. So what it will do is it will kind of add a section or add a header to our leads like this, and all the data will be stored there. If you want to make it required, then click on this, and then user have to click on this to make sure that he can proceed and go to the next step. And after that we have clickable. If you want to make this clickable, and you want to add some kind of link of privacy policy or something like that, make sure that user can read all the terms and condition or something like that, then close after context conversion, then all the stuff are same. Now after that we will move to the next type of form, which is phone. So in phone you can say like whatever you want as placeholder you can write here. Then you can increase the font size or something like that. These are all same. If you wanna enter the input ID or something like that, that I have already told, you can do it from here. You can enter the default country from here, like I'm from India, so I will write India. Then you can enter the phone number here. you can do the same with the input. If you will go to the input, and and instead of this placeholder, if I do number, then it will take phone number. But the only problem or the only difference between this input type and this phone input type is, in this type you will not be able to get the country code. So if you want the country code also, then you need to select the form type to phone. That's why we haven't added it over here. And in future, maybe we are finding a way to make sure that it gets inside this input. So if we will find a way to do that, we will update it. And after that, we have ratings. Ratings, you can see over here, we have different types of rating, like just display. So what it will do is, it will just display the rating over here, and then you can increase the rating, yeah, like this. And total number of stars you can increase from here. Like if I will do 10 stars or 5, then 5 out of 5. It is really great if you are creating a testimonial nudge or a notification, then it's really great for that. And current rating is 5, so it will show 5 star. And then icon size, you can increase or decrease it from here. If you want animation and test transparency, you can do it from here, right? And after that, if you want to capture stars, so for that you need to click on this. And yeah, it is input type. So if you want to stars, so whatever you will write, it will be there in the leads. So the star column will be there, and whatever stars user will input will be shown over here. And then we have size, animation, all these are same. And then we have capture rating and close. If you want to make sure, in some cases you are taking feedback like how's our overall experience or something like that, then in that case you will just show the stars over there and write something like rate us. Then user will click on 3 or 4 or something like that, and the pop-up will automatically be closed. So in that case, it is really helpful. Let's see a preview. So yeah, here is the enter your email, and then we have number, you can take sure, then you can kind of choose how many stars you want, like 4. And yeah, it closed because in the ratings we have selected the option to capture ratings and close pop-up, so that's why it's closed. And then we have the final form type, which is drop down. And in drop down you can see we have options like pop-ups, you can write, then we can have widgets, embeds. Then if you want to upload, choose if you want to choose a placeholder, choose what you want today, right? Then you can do that, right? You can increase the font size. And then we have the input ID, and in input ID, whatever we will write will become a column, and all the data of this drop down will be saved there. So let's write drop down. And then if you want to pre-fill, you can do it from here. It's same as we have done for the input type. Then we have fill border, and all the things are same. So yeah, let's just save it with command S, and let's see a preview. So yeah, enter email, then you can choose from here, pop-ups, widgets, embeds. So yeah, it's working fine. If I have a submit button over here, then yeah, it will all be submitted. So now today we have covered the form elements in our Popper canvas. Next we will cover the shop and gamification sections. So stay tuned. Bye.